got a really interesting part of the book that I'd love to delve into in quite some detail, because it's probably something people haven't thought about a lot in our readership, and that is how technologies like digital twins can change that. So for people who don't know what a digital twin is, can you give us a very brief description of that, and then how does that helping expand who could be working from anywhere?
I'm very passionate about digital twins. So a digital twin is a combination of sensors, AI, and automation, where you create a virtual copy of a hospital ward, or a factory, or a piece of farmland, or an oil rig on your computer in real time. And once you have that copy on your computer in real time, then you don't need to be, in many cases, on site. So I have 3 examples that I talk about in the book. There's a Unilever factory in Brazil making detergents. So once they had the digital twin, once they could see the factory through the sensors and cameras in real time on the computer, then that factory was run from miles away from the home of the technician. And then the second example I mentioned is this power generation company in Turkey, which is running 24 power plants all over the country from one single location in Istanbul. And the reason, Sean, they did that was their top-line engineers did not want to live in the mountains of Turkey. No one wants to go and live in a place where there are no schools or no shopping malls or no theaters to watch movies. They all want to live in Istanbul. So they created a digital twin headquarters in Istanbul. And the other example I talk about in the book are these New York hospitals, which have implemented now an electronic emergency room, EICUs. And I know the NHS is doing this with the virtual ward program. So what the NHS is now doing is for patients, especially older patients, who do not want to go and stay in a hospital for weeks together, they're putting sensors on the patients, and the doctors and nurses are monitoring these older patients from far away. So today, the idea that the doctor and the nurse has to be in the same building with the patient, that myth has been broken. So I expect digital twins to spread like wildfire over the next few years, and that's the next wave of work from anywhere.